Okay, here we go again. This is going to be a story time, just the facts. This is a hybrid, a mixture of decks. Some of the decks don't have the court cards and the major arcana removed, and the background deck is complete. The deck that I will clarify this oracle with is complete, and dude is complete. We may or may not get to him right now. He's under a spell and a bell, and if he wants to sit at the adults' table, he had better behave himself. This one is pretty much extra. It's the one Just the Facts Ma'am card that I don't have a spot for, so it's just up here in case I want it, in case I need a vibe check. Anyway, we're desperately trying to escape something that has ended. We've got the Six of Swords and Death. You are much defensive. You took a big toll. You're escaping. It's a hasty retreat. You're a survivor. You're on the run, okay? The river, a flood of emotions. You've been washed away. You've been flooded out. You're a victim. Like I said, you're a survivor. You're dragging yourself up out of this deep flooding of violence and chaos. We got the Ten of Swords. Like I said again, you're a survivor. You didn't know this was coming. You weren't prepared for it. You didn't survive it too well. You didn't recover from it too well either. Little bits of you are missing. And the Magician. Now I can look at that as survivor, in the idea that you're lucky, and you're lucky you managed to escape. You're lucky you made the choice that you did. You're lucky you did what you did, because otherwise things might have been much more grim for you. I can look at that way. I can look at it as healing yourself, to focus on healing yourself, okay? Because you're lucky. You're a survivor. You're lucky you made it out of that. Lucky you escaped. And since seeing as how these are Just the Facts Ma'am cards, I thought I would tell you that there are 4 sidekicks for the Just the Facts Ma'am things, because none of them are tarot, right? In my estimation, the 4 sidekicks that I have suck for the Just the Facts Ma'am. It is my estimation that Seed and Sickle is the best one that I own. It is by far from the best, okay? But it's the most like a tarot without being a tarot, because it loopholes into my approval. The Magician, and this is the deck that's clarified by that, and this is a complete deck. See, dude will have an opportunity to show up in these cards, or in your oracle clarification, or when we speak to him. Other than that, unless, for cards that are obviously involve another person, like the Lovers, for instance, I will let him in. But my intention is to look at you. The Ten of Swords, and you're down. Okay. And I got out the feeling cards again. I was going to add one, and I've just had such a bad run of luck with it. I just put it back up. I don't know where to put it, and it seems to be like a spontaneous thing. Every time I plan to use it, it goes really bad. I'm just saying how it is. I have a hard time with them. So, you've escaped, you've survived something, you've survived a horrible, brutal ending, and you're hiding in the bushes. You're not sure you may not be out of it yet. Trying to haul yourself to security, to dry land, sanctuary, a bend in the river, still waters, escape to still waters, a bend in the river, to hide, to regroup, to recover. 10 of Swords, the Magician, to find a way. All right, boys and girls, here we go. You've known him a long time. You've been in this relationship forever. Was it like your childhood love? Somebody for a long time? Life a long time. Like, escaping a life that was much like your mother's and your father's. To overcome obstacles and tenacity. You knew you was going to do it better, but you was bound to going to make mom and dad proud. Going to make mom and dad proud. Don't you tell them my recipe for meatloaf. Oh, never, Mama. I would never. So you left home as a rebel. Maybe they kicked you out. Time for you to do it on your own. And you left. You're all mad too, but you've got secret insecurities. But you had a big imagination. Maybe you had a little dark side too. Maybe you got on their mind a little. Maybe you got a little manipulation in you, and Mom and Dad was like, oh, that's enough, Junior. Out you go. Out you go. You come back for Christmas, okay? You hear? And then right now, Junior, Missy, here's a communication, but you feel like you're under attack. Okay, so you've had your backup ever since then. Guided in intuition, but angels keep saving your ass. Right? Mom and Dad are back here scratching their head going, I don't know why. Something has not happened to them yet. But you're out there doing it on your own, and you got somebody that loves you. Maybe you got a reason to do it on your own. Maybe there's somebody else you want to impress. Maybe you wouldn't make the effort for them, but you're making the effort for her. And there was a magician over here too. Oh, to save yourself. You just got out of a really bad place. Saved yourself. Here comes Mrs. Next Girlfriend. Resilience. You're young, you can take it. Well, I'm telling you, watch the dude tarot, because new chick will be just like the old chick if you don't do. You're like, I can do it. Oh, I'm strong. Oh, but it's the inner work. It's not about how strong you are, baby. It's the inner work. Okay, that was a little cameo for dude. Now I'm back in Donna. Watch out, Donna. If your new girlfriend, what would I say to Donna? What would I say to new girlfriend Donna? I would say, oh, that is what I would say. I would say watch the earlier reading, the one. Your prayer was to not do it. Your advice was to not do it. But you won't see. Somebody's spying on you. Somebody's judging your reactions. Somebody wants to, you won't let them see. Somebody you can't see. What can't you see? You can't see that you're young and immature. You can't see that it's not quite what they say, but this is the dawning of intelligence. This is where you click the light bulb on. I'm sure this blindfold's going to be coming off any minute. Natural endings. Closure and rebirth. That's the world. But death. Shit. Okay, death of this. A very bad ending and a new rebirth. Well, we'll clarify that. That could be the new love. That could be the dude. That could be yesterday in Dude Tarot. New dude. Dude Tarot has been very lusty. And I'm very much a prude. So if it goes that way again, you may be having to fill in the blanks a lot. Okay? Because I don't want to go there. I'm not good at it, and then it looks cornball, and then I get mad. Okay. And there's a hideous glare on these cards. I love them, though. They look good on the screen. I'm glad to... You see that beautiful storyline there? I want me a solid black runner, though. It's all washed and folded up just off camera. I'm just not... I like the red and the green. It's like my favorite colors. Green and anything. Popping. But this is like Christmas sacrifice all year long. I don't know what it is, but I love it. Okay. 6 of Cups and the... Oh, 6 and 6. Tipping point. And overcoming obstacles together through thick and thin, stronger together. 2 alphas together. 2 strong alphas together through thick and thin. That's what you thought it was. 7 of Wands, but then the wall grew between you because you give more than they did, and you just wouldn't see that was always the intention. You drug more out of them than they intended to give you at all. Once you find this out, this premeditated greediness that you should have known about, you rush off, mad, secretive, and with a great imagination. Yeah, I can't do this. First this was Mom and Dad's house, and now it's somebody else. So you get kicked out of the house. Great dark imagination. See you later, Junior. It's time for you to fly. Five of Swords. You just fought too much for him, man. You was too much for him. Seven of Pentacles. It was a full-time job. They never had any more afternoon sex. So they kicked you out. Go find your own place to live. Conversation. You feel like it's an ambush. God, Lucky. Why are you? They're wondering, why is it going so good for you? We thought it was a train wreck. Six of Swords. Well, it's cause you just tried to escape. You sensed and known nobody else will put up with that shit. Nine of Swords. Well, oh my God, what have I done? You're looking around now. You feel a little frightened. You thought you had that down. You were kind of surprised that they followed through. Nine of Cups. But the hardship has really done you well, because you did a fair bit of growing. You grew up a little bit. You grew up a little bit when you got some of your own consequences, your behavior. So then, I keep seeing the dude cameo. Okay, look, you're making it all happen for you. You're loving your life, your resilience, but it's because you want to show them something. I'm talking to Donna. It's kind of, I'll make you proud, but it's also, I'll show you. Ten of Coins, to be well, to be out of debt. Four of Cups, to escape from them and show them up. Seven of Swords, to turn the truth they spoke into a lie. I'll show them. I'll show you. What you said about me is not true. To prove your parents wrong. To prove them wrong. Maybe not your parents. To prove somebody wrong. Because you just won't see. Well, you got a lot of growing to do. You would turn yourself the way you want. You're like a rebel without a clue. Stubborn. Determined to learn your lesson twice and won't listen to wisdom. But it's a rebirth. It's a start over, and you've come a long way, but like I said, you had to learn your lessons twice. So you move into the future, right? But there's twice as many obstacles than there would have been if you had listened. Stubborn, like most of today's youth, but there is love. There is, in some of these suits, I don't own it, or I'd show you. In a couple of them I've seen online, the Two of Cups is a woman. She's standing with her back to you, and she's holding a hand mirror, and the second person is herself. And to see yourself, and to see yourself as worthy, I think is where you're going, because the light has come on. Maybe you'll only have to learn the next lesson once. Six of Cups. You miss them. You think about going back home. Are you thinking about the advice that they give to you? Maybe so. A period of reflection, because you narrowly escaped something. And maybe this down here is your memories of home and hearth way back here, and going, so that's what that meant. So that's why that happened. So that, and you connect the dots. I'm not saying this is very much chauvinistic. Yes, that's the word. There's not much leniency for women here, but there's not badness, right? It's the traditional mom, dad, childhood grow up scene, right? This was bad. This was bad. And it wasn't that. You escaped this to something much worse, and then escape something else, and now you have a different perspective on everything, and I hope you're healing yourself. But you seem to be having some trouble. Like you're just not, maybe you can't get the away from the stress. I don't know. Anyway, now let's look at these tea leaves. They should be considered as standalone fortune cookie kind of things, because they could be you, they could be him, they could be the cashier at the Piggly Wiggly, in which case, tell her about this channel, because I need to talk to her. Thank you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Help me be seen. I appreciate it greatly. I really do. All right. Star. Guaranteed success. Well, alrighty, you go. All right. All right. Oh, you're escaping. You escaped. with your life. You escaped with your light intact. You escaped with your heart. You escaped. They tried to. You still have yourself. You kept yourself. You chose yourself at great peril. And you succeeded. Ten of Wands. Oh my God, it was the hardest thing ever. The best thing about the 10 is there ain't no 11. Oh, I can't do that in the Just the Facts Man because I keep coming up doubles, right? So I got to shuffle between every one of them. 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, you've come charity, or I mean not charity. Character is built on pain, and you've been through it. You have been through the mill. 4 of Swords, and now you must recover. You've got to go to ground. You've got to recover. Remember what I said about a wounded animal. Seek the help that you need. You're not an animal. Never forget that. You are a human being. Rooster. An arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. Guess who we think that is? Yeah? Guess who we think you're running from? 9 of Swords. Oh my God, where do I go? Oh my God, what do I do now? No more sleeping. I can't sleep. I can't not see it once I see it. Oh, it hurts. It hurts. This woman looks a little bit pregnant. You look like you're on the run and you don't have any stability at all and you're just exhausted. 9 of Cups. But at the same time, you've come a long way. You've got you are all that you have, right? But you are enough. You're all that you need. So don't be afraid because you don't have any support. I know that's crazy. You say that to yourself. You'd be afraid too. I know. But what I want you to know, okay, be afraid, but do it anyway because you are all that you need. Stay away from him. Don't ever ask him for nothing. It'll be painful. Go toward your future. You don't need him. 6 of Swords. I'd keep my mouth shut about it, but I wouldn't ask him for shit. Because he's a bully. Do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. We had this too. He was a bully in the Jude Tarot. 8 of Cups. Leave now. Leave as soon as you can. 4 of Cups. You know in your heart it's over. Quit waiting for something that is not going to come. 2 of Swords. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. It's over. Get out while you can. It's going to get... if you're still there, this is on the verge of very, very bad. 3 of Pentacles upside down. There's no way you can make this work. Stop wasting your effort on it. Stop wasting your monies. If you don't have any money saved, get it. Get a backpack behind the door. Get it in the trunk. Make some arrangements. Find out who has a couch. Okay? Now we're going to take this last leaf. Oh my, yeah. Yeah, you want to get away from them. Don't let them know where you're going because they won't leave you alone. This is the kind of person, you know, when there's a no-win argument going on and you're like, okay, you go over here and you go over here and we'll both calm down. This dude will not let you calm the fuck down. This dude will not go the fuck over there. He will be all up in your face until you submit. And he is not going to let you go without harassing the fuck out of you. He's a big bully. This guy's an asshole. Look, he's already did this to you. It's going to be hard to go away. I would be sneaky. I would keep my mouth shut. There is a light in the darkness. Truth is your friend. You know the truth. And you are alone. You have no support, right? But you have the truth. And that's all you need. I know that sucks. You're like, well, can I have some money? If I could give it to you, I would. You have the truth. Rely on that. Rely on what you have. You've got to make it work for you. And then regrets, fears, and holding back reversed. Okay, so you're finally, after a long time of limbo, of staying put, you're going to make a move. With the truth as your support. The truth is your support. Maybe these lies we discovered earlier change everything. And now we have rest upside down. After a long way of being still and settling and being small, you are going to get big. Like an earthquake. Shattering. Big things. Big things are changing. Big things are going to happen. 2 of Wands. You have chosen. Bum, 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 bum. I wish I had a gong. Okay. Big things are coming. Right now we're going to put the bandana back down and we're going to have a look at these oracles. And we're using the silhouettes. These on this is a smaller deck of it, and this is not altered. This is a full deck of the colored silhouettes, and we're going to look at these. I never know where I want to put them. I know I want to put them right there because I'll forget them. Okay. Sage, healer, lover, or demon. Is he my muse dragon? Oh, your higher self. Mother shitter, get off the pot. Oh, and basic. Every time. You've got to do it. You've got to do it. You cannot ignore it anymore. I mean, this is like a neon sign. And I'm reading with this one. Okay, show me the sage and the healer. What do you know? What does your inner self say? The magician. You are lucky. You found a way to make it work for you. You found a way to make nothing work for you. Knight of Swords, but you rushed off. You made it 3 times harder than it had to be. You did it you did it the hard way. You learned your lessons the hard way. You stubborn ass. Is he a lover or is he a demon? Lover, hero, or demon? Yes, show me in 3 cards or less, Spirit. Nope, I'm not taking that one. That was a whole... no. Okay, show me. Lover. All right. Lover, hero. Ooh. I don't care. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. It's over. I said what I said. The Tower. He's both. It's the same thing I love as the same thing I hate. 3 of Wands. I've got no... This is in the past. And I move toward my future. I choose to end my past that was both good and bad. It just wasn't working. And I chose to end it. And now I look toward my future. And the Queen of Wands. Queen Hot Sexy Pants. Yeah, you're going to put your shit somewhere else. You're going to get a new dude. You're going to get a new groove. Show me what is her inspiration? What is her dragon? I want to see the dragon. Okay, I'll do 2. Show me the muse. Show me her inspiration. The world, a new beginning. The star, a new dream. A new man. The King of Pentacles. New foundation. New man. Is that the dragon? Muse, dragons. What the hell is a dragon here? Show me. Is the King of Pentacles the dragon? Is the King of Pentacles the inspiration? Does the King of Pentacles tame the dragon? Is she the dragon? Who's the dragon? Basic care. Muse, dragon. What's the dragon say? Okay. What's the dragon say? What's the dragon want Donna to know? What's the Muse dragon want Donna to know? 10 of Pentacles. 6 of Cups. Queen of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. This is like the same old thing, but you're going to fire up the band. I don't know. Maybe you're going to make some basic changes here. A new beginning. Your hopes and dreams. The King of Pentacles. The dragons point you in this direction. New beginning with the King of Pentacles. The dragons say that it will be stable. You might as well stay there. You think about them all the time anyway. It's good. It's good enough. It's okay. And he's your man. You're his woman. You're co-dragons. Oh my God. Show me the basic care. Maybe it is a change in the input because the next thing we have is the basic care, and where you've been laying it out, you've been doing it all, right? So there's got to be care. It's got to be a change in it's got to be you taking care of yourself. Or maybe them seeing to you. I don't know. 6 of Swords. You don't want to do it. You don't want to do it. It's hard for you to receive. You feel bad about receiving. You're the one that gives. It feels really weird to you. It's a change of role. You're the giver, they're the taker, and the role change about the basic care is that you become the taker and they become the giver. You're having a hard time with how you feel about it. Page of Wands. You feel like you ask. You don't like to ask. You don't want to ask. You feel like a bother, a burden. You're making people do for you. You don't like it. You don't like to be obligated. You don't like to owe them. You feel bad about it. Queen of Swords. That's not how your idea of how you control. You find that unseemly. You don't like to ask. It's impolite. It's a manners. You don't like to ask. You don't ask. You have a hard time with it. You have a hard time getting your basic needs met because you don't speak up. Nine of Pentacles reversed. You feel like you don't deserve it. Or you deserve less. Where am I going? Oh, that cat moved. Okay. 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 Alright, I assume this is... I always say this is dude, right? But I didn't really... Show me the person on Donna's mind. Show me the one that's helping her, that she has a trouble asking for. Because she walked away. She'd rather walk away. She doesn't. They don't even know. They walked away. Is it an ex and now... I don't know. There he is. There he is. Okay. Let's see what the rest of this is. Show him to me. Fight, manipulate, walked away. You'd rather fucking cut your own arm off than ask him for help because it's nothing but a fucking fight. It's always fucking stressful. It's sad because I could use the help. I could use the fucking help. But no, I'll carry on being strong alone. I can't ask him. I can't depend on him. I have to do it on my own. I can't. I see it as a weakness. I'm hard at work. No one knows I'm sick. I'll do it on my own. I'll recover this on my own. I can shoulder everything. I don't have to let anything go. I don't have to stop filling everybody's cup. I can be sick and take care of everybody at the same time, including him. My relationship won't suffer. My relationship will never know. You hide it. But it's beginning to show. The house doesn't know. Blissfully ignorant. They're all still, look at me, look at me, look at me. They're not aware of how drastically their life is about to change. Donna Jean, what are you doing? What are you doing? Okay. It's beginning to show. Something out of the ordinary with the King of Wands. Chariot. Do you go see the King of Wands? He's confused. You're confused. A new beginning. Can we patch the... Oh my God, Donna Jean, you're sick and you're going to see if you can patch it up before it's too late. You and your great big heart. You don't want to... You've got to have some kind of closure. Okay. Something serious. Something grim. And like every single time last week, I mean, jump back and look at the oracle position. The basic care, not only has it been on the table, it's been in the same spot. And you see me shuffle it. So there's that. And you can overlook your illness if you'd like, but I cannot. I'm sure this isn't for everybody, but this seems to be for someone. That wasn't a dude, was it? But that's what wanted to come through. Maybe that's how I'll put it. Dude or whatever wants to come through, because I seem to be all over the place. So let's throw out your disclaimer right now. And this is whatever comes out. What else do we need to know, Spirit? Happiness. You're kind of on the edge of staying in the wounded animal area too long. It's not fresh. You've not recovered from it well, but I want you to work on it. I want you to work toward it. I want you to mindfully reshape your expectations of your day from this to this. I want you to work on it. I know you don't believe me, and it's too hard. You're like, I give up. Because you're just totally unmotivated. But that's what I want you to do. And if you're bored, if something no longer satisfies you, get up and do something about it. That's all I want from you, is to do something. Go back to living life. 8 of Cups. Leave your past in the past. It's been a drag for a long time. Why can't you let go of this? It's an old game. You're sick of it. Locked. Frozen. Well, you may be freeing yourself now, but you still don't have any great amount of insight as to what. You're just going to get away from it and then recover. See if you can find. Well, you're just barely making it work. That's all you can do right now. You're barely keeping it together. Times are lean. Not so good. Nothing's working out for you in love. I'd quit. You can't afford that anyway. You can't afford it right now. You need to save up some money. Like I said, get some money. Put a backpack behind the door. Look for something, a relationship that's more fair. Don't settle for less. You cannot have a man that doesn't have a job. You have a job, he has a job. And if you don't have a job, you don't have a man either, because everybody has a job, right? We are not ever going to put ourselves in that position again. We're not going to be dependent or vulnerable to anybody that can hurt us in any way, shape, or form. We're not going to have that shit. That's the truth. That's a lesson that you will never have to learn again, stubborn ass. You learned how to say no. How many betrayals did it take you? Well, until you do the work, you're going to pick the same kind of person. And maybe you should be alone right now. Look, leave. Because it's all manipulation. Leave. The desire to escape. You don't really want to be with them. It's some kind of game. Choose you. Tell them you choose you. Tell them you're cut off. I cannot give you that money. I'll choose me. I'm going to keep it. I've got to pay my bills. I've got to do my thing. I've got to, my flame, my gas bill. I've come a long way. I learned how to say no. That, to learn how to say no is to come a long way. Because it is quite seriously frowned upon. All right. Bye-bye. This was crazy. Chaotic. Leave it in the comments.